there, coffee lovers and internet explorers. Welcome back to Sip Cyber, where we're always searching for two things: the perfect cup of coffee and the simplest way to keep your digital life safe. What if Monday was something that you could actually look forward to? That question was sitting right there in the middle of Happy Monday and Company in Roseville, Minnesota. The shop has this calm, intentional feeling to it. Handmade pottery stacked carefully on shelves, younger people gathered around laptops and small tables, headphones, conversations, quiet laughter. The kind of place where people genuinely seem happy to stay a while. And honestly, I understood why. Happy Monday started as a mobile coffee cart built by two friends who loved coffee, pottery, and hospitality enough to believe that strangers could become friends over a good drink. You can feel that story in the space. Nothing about it feels rushed. Even the tea I had slowed things down. I ordered a loose-leaf black tea that arrived in a clear glass kettle, steeping right there at the table. Watching the water slowly darken felt oddly grounding before heading to a work pickleball event later that night, which, for the record, I'm still very new to, and apparently still learning my physical limitations, because at one point I reached for a jump ball like I'd been training for the Olympics, and immediately lost all dignity and ended up completely laid out in the middle of the court, flat on my back, in front of potential customers, my boss, my colleagues, everyone. It was a very quick lesson in enthusiasm outrunning judgment, and maybe that is why Instagram's disappearing messages came to mind later. Because so much of digital life is now built around speed, fast reactions, fast sharing, fast trust. Instagram has expanded these features even further with its new Instance app and features within the existing Instagram app. Photos are meant to be taken live in the moment. No uploads from your camera roll, no heavy editing. You snap the picture and send it instantly to close friends or mutual followers. Then it disappears after it is viewed or within 24 hours. Instagram even says screenshots and screen recordings are blocked inside Instance. And honestly, I understand why younger users will love it. It feels very authentic, temporary, low pressure, more real than polished social media. But temporary is not the same thing as safe, because even if someone cannot screenshot your photo inside the app, they can still grab another phone and take a picture of that screen. It sounds silly when you say it out loud, but it absolutely happens. That is the part parents need to understand. Nothing is truly safe once it is shared digitally. Nothing. And what really stood out to me sitting in that coffee shop full of younger customers is how naturally all of this fits into everyday life now. Disappearing messages do not feel suspicious to kids. They feel normal. That is the shift. For teenagers and younger generations, those features, like Instance, can create the illusion that actions have no lasting consequences, no record, no evidence, no risk. But emotionally and socially, those moments absolutely still matter, sometimes permanently, and I've seen it before as a former school district technology leader. That brings me to one small step that can make a real difference. Even if your kids use Instagram, sit down with them and you look at these settings together. Not as punishment, not as panic, just curiosity and awareness. Talk about Instance. Talk about disappearing messages. Talk about how quickly trust can be misplaced online. And maybe most importantly, remind them that once something is shared digitally, control over that image or message is partially handed to someone else. That isn't creating a sense of fear, that's reality. Sitting in Happy Monday, I kept thinking about the founders wanting to create a place where strangers could become friends. Real trust, real conversation, real presence. And online, we sometimes hand trust away instantly without even realizing it. Maybe digital safety starts with slowing down that process. The same way that tea steeped slowly in that glass kettle. The same way friendships grow over time. The same way Mondays become something worth looking forward to. Well, thanks for joining me today on this trip to Happy Monday and Company, and for taking a small step to secure your digital life. Until then, stay safe, stay human, and keep sipping.